Hi there, my name is Rob Daniels on behalf of TorontoJobs.ca. Here's what's making news in the job market for the week of February 8th. Employment is at its lowest point since August. The economy lost 213,000 jobs in January. And so it's bringing the employment to its lowest level since August. And declines in part-time employment mostly occurred among youths between the ages of 15 to 24, a minus 10.2%, and women in the core working age of 25 to 54, minus 10.4%. Employment declined last month in 3 services producing industries. Again, due to the continuing public health restrictions with accommodation and food services at minus 8.2%, retail trade at minus 7.4%, and culture and recreation at minus 2.4%. The number of people working in healthcare and social assistance was little changed and increased actually at 0.7%. Bringing employment in the sector back to pre-COVID levels. Now, a number of industries with a high proportion of full-time work life, professional, scientific, technical services, finance, insurance, real estate, rental, and leasing have recovered to pre-COVID levels in recent months and were unchanged in the month of January. The number of people working from home increased by nearly 700,000 to 5.4 million last month, and the unemployment rate rose to 9.4%, the highest rate since August 2020. Here's where Canadian economists expect to see new jobs in 2021. They look forward to the future by saying 2021 could bring rapid market changes and positive job creation, but potential growth may hinge on a successful vaccine rollout and a wider feeling that the pandemic is coming to an end. According to Mo Schlander, an economics professor at Concordia University, quote, churn and burn is to be expected, a rapid flow of old jobs lost and new jobs being created. In other words, the overall unemployment rate may not change dramatically, but Canadians will be on the move from one opportunity to the next. Now, here are other predictions. Boost in auto jobs as people move out of the city and buy vehicles to get around. And number 2, growth in logistics as companies strategize new ways of doing business. Number 3, increased demand for mental and physical health services could also translate into new jobs. The year 2021, the world's most admired companies for this year. Succeeding financially in business is one thing, but earning the respect of your peers across the executive community is another. And that's what the world's most admired companies prove with their stellar track record, according to analysts from Fortune and Korn Ferry, which compile the list yearly. Now, here are the 10 most admired companies in the world, according to Fortune and Korn Ferry. They are, in order, number 1, Apple, number 2, Amazon, Microsoft at number 3, Walt Disney at number 4, Starbucks in the 5 spot, Berkshire Hathaway at number 6, Alphabet in at number 7, JP Morgan Chase at number 8, Netflix number 9, and Costco Wholesale in at number 10. Perhaps you might be struggling with stress. Well, I'll tell you, you are certainly not alone. Stress levels are on the rise across Canada as employers struggle to keep a grip on employee morale. A recent report from Lopsis suggested that stress and anxiety have simply become a way of life for us, with 48% of Canadians more stressed now than 5 years ago. How are you helping your employees during these trying times? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to receive your feedback. Now, here's how HR leaders can prevent employee burnout throughout a pandemic. Now, you might be wondering, well, what exactly is considered employee burnout? Well, employee burnout is a result of physical and emotional exhaustion and stress. Here's how HR professionals can ensure employees don't face burnout. You can check in with employees regularly. Offer virtual mental health platforms. Consider the following: regularly scheduled virtual exercise classes during the workday. That could be one. Perhaps free subscriptions to wellness or meditation apps. I know a couple of good ones are Headspace or Calm. And you could access to content about alleviating stress as well. There's wellness and other mental health or well-being topics. Bring teams together regularly so everyone can catch up. That's a good idea. Help manage workloads and communication, making sure employees aren't feeling isolated and overworked simply by speaking to them can be one of the best ways to manage well-being. Now, here's what employees are looking for from their employers, and that is workers want more assistance with saving for retirement and balancing work-life issues. Nearly half of the some 5,000 employees surveyed, 43% say they would like their employers to help with work-life balance issues, and 52% indicated that more generous paid time off, vacation, and sick leave at the expense of other benefits would best meet those needs. Now, 44% sought greater flexibility in how often they work, and 40% wanted flexibility in where they work, while 53% identified saving for retirement as the area in which they would most like help from their employers. There are hot jobs that we are recruiting for through our recruitment division with TorontoJobs.ca, and they are audit manager for a public accounting firm in Markham. We also have senior manager potential partner for a public accounting firm in Scarborough, senior accountant in Oakville. And if you're interested in more information for any of those positions, please feel free to email resumes at TorontoJobs.ca, or you can visit TorontoJobs.ca, and what you do is you hover over the recruitment division tab at the top and select recruitment openings. From there, you can apply directly online to the positions. Now, we have some top candidates that TorontoJobs.ca is representing, and they are administrative assistant with 15 plus years of experience in Ajax and is willing to travel to Toronto. Also, a senior staff accountant in the West End, CPA designation with experience in audit, review, and ASPE, and a full stack developer in Hamilton, 5+ years experience there, knowledgeable in Node.js, React, and MongoDB. If you're interested in any of those candidates, please email sales@TorontoJobs.ca. Some upcoming virtual events that are presented by TorontoJobs.ca that you should totally keep in mind. Canadian Virtual CPA PD Day. That's happening Thursday, February the 11th. So that's this Thursday between 2 and 4 p.m. We have the Virtual Career Conference. Feel free at any point to post your resume if you're looking for a job over at TorontoJobs.ca. You can search and apply to positions directly on TorontoJobs.ca, and you can check out our upcoming virtual events presented by TorontoJobs.ca as well. Visit TorontoJobs.ca/news for more information. Thank you so much for joining me for this week of February the 8th. That's what's happening in the job world. Until next week, I'm Rob Daniels for TorontoJobs.ca. We'll see you next time.